You could hand two people the exact same salary today, and a decade from now, one of them is wealthy and the other is still wondering where the money went. And the difference isn't luck or income. It's the mental framework they're running on. There are two fundamentally different ways people think about money, and which one you're operating from right now is quietly deciding your financial future. That mental framework has a name, and once you see it, you'll recognize it everywhere in your own life. The default middle-class model is built entirely around income. Earn more, spend more, feel secure. It sounds reasonable until you watch what actually happens every time you get a raise. Within a few months, the car payment quietly upgrades. The apartment gets nicer. The vacations stretch a little further. Your expenses don't stay put. They follow your income like a shadow. That's lifestyle inflation, and it's not a discipline failure. It's what happens when your only mental model is trading time for money. Think about it this way. If your entire financial strategy is earn more per hour, then every raise feels like progress, even when your savings barely move. The belief underneath all of it is this: security comes from a steady paycheck, not from what you own, not from what works while you sleep. Just the check arriving reliably every 2 weeks. That foundation is exactly what the wealthy framework is built to replace. Be honest. Does your spending quietly creep up every time your income does? Drop your answer in the comments below. Now let's look at the framework that actually breaks that cycle. But here's where that foundation gets replaced. And it starts with a single question you've probably never been asked. Instead of, how do I earn more per hour? The wealth framework asks, what can I own that earns while I sleep? That shift sounds small. It isn't. It reorients your entire relationship with money, from something you trade time for to something you deploy. Time becomes the scarce resource worth protecting, and money becomes the tool you use to buy it back. The deeper psychological difference is this: a scarcity mindset optimizes for not losing. A wealth mindset optimizes for building. One is playing defense forever. The other is playing a different game entirely. Here's the reframe that makes it practical. Instead of asking how much something costs, ask what it costs you in future options. A payment that locks up your cash flow for 3 years isn't just a number. It's a decision about who gets to make choices later. These aren't habits reserved for people who already have money. They're mental frameworks. And frameworks can be installed at any income level. The bank balance doesn't create the mindset. The mindset creates the bank balance. Subscribe for more on this and watch the next video right there on your screen.